I'm going to show you something that could save your business a ton of money. If you're running Facebook or Instagram ads but haven't set up your Meta Pixel correctly, you need to watch this. And I'm going to be honest with you, you're probably wasting money right now. Let me tell you a bit about us first. My company manages ads for clients like MasterCard, McDonald's, BMW, and even the Dutch government. We spend over $40 million a year on ads for our clients. And here's the important part. We always get a positive result. Our average ROAS is 6.2. That means for every dollar we spend on ads for our clients get $6.20 back, sometimes even more. We are so confident in what we do that we can actually guarantee a return of investment because we base everything on data. And one of the most important data sources we use is the Meta Pixel. So here's what's happening if your pixel isn't set up right. Let's say you're spending $2,000 a month on ads, but your pixel isn't working. What does that actually mean? First, you have no idea which ads are making you money. You don't know if your ads are getting you sales or just clicks. You're basically throwing money at Facebook and hoping something good happens. Second, Meta's smart algorithm is useless without a pixel. Meta can't help you find customers because it can't see who's actually buying from you. So it just shows your ads to people who click, not people who actually spend money. Third, you can't retarget anyone. All those visitors who checked out your website but didn't buy, you can bring them back. And those are the people most likely to become customers. The bottom line, without a working pixel, you could be wasting half your ad budget or more. The good news, it's actually pretty easy to fix. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up your Meta Pixel the right way. Let's get started. So now we're in the ad account, and what you're going to do is you're going to click on business settings and then click on data sets and pixels under data sources. Then we're going to click on add and we're going to make a new pixel. Just uncheck this option right here and give it a name. I'm going to do the social grid pixel demo. And you don't need to select anything there, just it's optional. Click create. Now we're going to add it to an ad account. I'm going to select the social grid, which is our ad account, and then click next. And now it's connected to the correct ad account. Now we're going to open up this tab right here. So I'm going to click on the button, and it's basically the event manager from Meta. But we're not going to stay here. We're going to go back to the other tab, and we're going to actually assign ourselves to the Meta Pixel that we just created. As you can see, it's connected to the correct ad account. So now we're going to assign ourselves as people. So we're going to select myself, make sure that I have full control, and then assign. And now I'm assigned to this Meta Pixel. So now we're going to go back to Event Manager, and on the tab right here on the test events, you will see the test events soon when we are launching the Google Tag Manager on the website. So now we're going to go to settings, and we're going to make sure that we copy one thing that's very, very important, and that's the dataset ID. This is the unique ID that's assigned from Meta to your pixel, and we're going to use that throughout this tutorial. So now I opened the Tag Manager home screen that you can find at tagmanager.google.com. All you got to do is click on create account. And then all you have to do is fill in the account name, can be anything that you want, the country, and then under container setup, you fill in the container name, and then choose the target platform web, and then create. The container name can be anything. I would just choose your website URL. So now we're going to open up the tag. And once you create the tag, you will see this screen right there. If you click here, you will see the code again. And all you have to do is paste this code into the heading and this code into the body. So let's copy this, go to our WordPress installation. And what I always do is I use one plugin, which is called the Tag Manager. And you can find it under plugins, and then click on add plugin, and then just search for Tag Manager. And you will find the plugin right there. And all you have to do is just click on install now and activate it. So once you click activate, you can go to this tab right here, Tag Manager, and then all you do is you just add the header code here and the body code right here. And I'm going to just copy and paste the same code. Actually, it's the same code I already installed. I'm going to paste it right there. then go back to the tag manager, copy the body code and paste it right here. Scroll down and click on insert/update tags, and then it will insert those tags for you. And then you go to tag manager again, and then you're gonna test your website. I always recommend doing this because then you know exactly if it's working or not. If it's not working, then you can fix it. It says optional, but I definitely recommend doing it. Then click on test, and then you're gonna see right here it's a check mark, so it's all good. The container quality is excellent, as you can see right here, and the container is sending data and no issues are detected. So now we're gonna set up the Meta Pixel. Head over to tags and click on new. And what you're gonna do is gonna name it something like Facebook Pixel, Meta Pixel, and because this is gonna be the base code for the Meta Pixel. Then click on tag configuration and then go to discover more tags in the community template gallery, and then search up Facebook Pixel. And then the first result, the one by Facebook, is the one that you want to install on Tag Manager. So click on Facebook Pixel by Facebook. This is the one you want to use. And then you see in the description that it's an official Google Tag template, but it's actually the official one from Facebook themselves. So just click on add to workspace, ignore all the errors, and just click add. And then it's going to be added to the tag manager as a template. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go and click on it and then just add the Facebook Pixel ID right there. So we're going to copy it. It's actually called dataset ID on Meta. Just going to click on paste, and now we're going to set up the event name is going to be standard, and it's going to be the page view event, because right now we're going to install the actual tag and not record any conversions or anything like that. I'm going to do that in a second. I'm going to start with page view, and then the trigger is going to be all pages and then page view as well. So you want to make sure that this pixel is running on every single page on the website, which is really, really important. Then click save. And then we have installed the Meta Pixel. So now let's say you have a thank you page where you send people to after they filled in the form. You want to, of course, measure that as a conversion to Meta. So right here I have a thank you page, which is an example thank you page. And this is the URL, contact/thank you. In the text section, click on new, and we're going to name it Meta Pixel-lead. We're going to go to the tag configuration. We're going to select Facebook Pixel, paste the dataset ID there. And then we're going to go to the event name. We're going to go to standard, and we're going to choose lead, because the people that go to the thank you page are people that filled in the form, so they are technically a lead. And we want to send that data back to Meta, of course. So when you choose a trigger, you're going to click on the plus symbol. We're going to name it thank you page. And then for the trigger configuration, we're going to select page view. Going to click on some page views and not all pages, because we don't want that. We're going to select page URL and then contains, and then the part after the main URL. So /contact/thank you. I'm going to copy that and paste it right there. So every single time when someone opens up the thank you page, this tag is going to be triggered. And what it's going to trigger is basically a Meta Pixel lead. So when someone visits the thank you page, the lead event is going to be triggered and sent back to your Meta Pixel. So now we're going to track phone calls. So click on new, and then we're going to name it something like Meta Pixel call. And then we're going to go to tag configuration. We're going to select the Facebook Pixel. And then we're going to paste in the same dataset ID from earlier. Make sure to choose the correct dataset. Paste in the dataset ID. And then instead of us selecting something like contact, we're going to make something custom. We're going to make a custom event called phone call. Next, we're going to select the trigger. And we don't want it to trigger on every single page. We want to make sure that we trigger something that is a URL click. So instead of us choosing page view, we're going to choose just links. And we do not want to track every single link. We want to track some link clicks. So we're going to select click URL contains, and then for phone numbers, you track this thing right here. That's what you fill in. This tracks every single phone number click on your website. So now the trigger is when people click on a phone number that starts with tel, and then it's going to trigger this event, which is a phone call, a custom event in Meta. Now we're going to set up a mail event. So I'm going to name this one Meta Pixel email, and I'm going to choose Facebook Pixel. Again, I'm going to paste in the same dataset ID, and then instead of choosing something standard like contact or something like that, I'm going to make something custom. Same thing what we did with the phone number, we're going to call this one email, and then we're going to do the same thing for trigger, and instead of us doing a page view or a contains tel, we do something called contains mail to. So you do that by just clicking just links, click on some link clicks, and then the same thing what we did with the tel, we do click URL, contains, and then mail to. And then we're going to click on save. So now this tag will trigger once someone clicks on an email on your website. Click on save, and then we're going to click on submit. I'm going to call it V2 just to make it easy for me, but you can name it whatever you want. Make sure to name it properly. And now we are going to test the events on a website. What you need to test the events is you need Meta Pixel Helper, which is a free Chrome extension from Meta that you can install for free in the Chrome Web Store. Now I'm going to click on refresh on this thank you page, and as you can see right here, the Meta Pixel is now firing. So it fired a lead and it fired a page view. The page view is basically the Meta Pixel, and the lead is actually the conversion that's being triggered on the Meta Pixel. On the home page, it just fires the Meta Pixel, so that's perfect. So just for the sake of this video, I made a phone link and a email link on the thank you page. This is something you should not do, of course, on your normal thank you page, but for this video I just made it so I can actually show you what's being triggered once you click on the URL. So I'm going to click on the phone number, and as you can see, it triggered the phone call at the right side, and also a button click, which is perfect. And now I'm going to click on the email, and as you can see right here, it triggered the email event, which is what we want. So now these events are being sent back to Meta, and you can use these events to optimize your campaigns for a better ROAS. So that's it for this video. I hope it helped you. If it did, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to this channel. If you need help running ads or want someone else to take over your ads, click on the first link in the description and schedule a call.